So when I saw all these plants had this kind of like gel-like interior, I was trying to research, well, what is that gel? Like, why do these desert plants, why are they capable of doing that? And what is that stuff? I thought it would be some kind of like a polysaccharide. I spent over a year, Danny, calling colleagues, finding anybody, could not find a way to identify that. And finally, this is at Butler Library at Columbia University. In the dark, cool basement, there's a card catalog, and I came across a card that said cells, gels, and the engines of life. And I realized it was written by a bioengineer who seemed to be talking about living gels. And that was interesting because nobody was talking about living biology in the research that I had, the requests for information. And I called Jerry Pollack out of the blue. I'm like, I know I'm a crazy lady. You don't know who I am. I'm an anthropologist, but I have a very serious question. I have these foods and they all have this kind of like jelly stuff in them. What is that? Do you know? And he said, yeah, it's concentrated water. And I'm like, oh, can't be that simple. What? Well, what do you know about hydration? And he's like, I don't know a thing about hydration. I'm a lab scientist. I'm identifying phases of water, and what you are presenting is, to me, is information on how gel forms. And these are, these gels form because of high light environments. And so this is a form of a phase of water that is, as far as we know, more concentrated. And I said, well, is it more hydrating? And he's like, well, I don't know. And I'm like, well, we're about to find out because I am now working with you for the rest of my life. So look out, Buttery. And I could hear him on the phone going, okay, what kind of crazy lady have I got on the phone here? But we went ahead and founded the Hydration Foundation to advance Dr. Pollack's work on fourth phase water and the very powerful and potent information that water, inside that phase of water, has two features that make it far more hydrating than liquid. One is that it's in this jelly plasma-like state, which is more absorptive. It matches the water already in our cells. So there's a natural flow into cellular and tissue, and then cellular cells and tissues, and then it has an electrical function. And the whole point of water is to conduct electricity efficiently.